Dummy Warrior is actually one of the best decks in the game right now after the latest patch came through, and you can check that out from my latest top 5 meta report where I talk about all of the best decks right now, and in this video I'm gonna go into detail about this top tier deck. We're gonna go through the matchups, the mulligans, and some general tips so you know what to do with and against this deck, so I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's get into it.
You are not prepared!
Here's the updated list, and you're gonna instantly notice we're actually no longer running things like Cam the Hungry with the ramp package and hydration station, which honestly feels a little bit off, but the deck really is very clean like this, and I do advise you to give it a check and see for yourself how good it can be. The main gist of this thing is you get to pull off testing dummies super quick, super often, and you actually get to finish off the opponent with about 40 damage with Endbringer Umbra, because the only death rattle in the deck is indeed the 8 damage from testing dummy, times 5, that's 40. You get to copy this guy's death rattle with the help of Boom Branch, with the help of Recommend Deckham, you could revive him with Mixologist, you could copy him with Elise, you could get extra copies with Carnivorous Cubicle, so there's a lot of different ways for you to actually do the damage from the testing dummy. Not only that, we also have Tortla in here, which you could pull off as soon as turn 4 with the help of Chemical Spill, and on turn 5 you could swap it out to become a 25-2 damage to the face, and that is absolutely broken. With the help of Part Scrapper and all the different ways you could be gaining armor, including 0 mana safety goggles, you can literally be coining out a testing dummy as soon as turn frickin' 2. But you might actually want to hold back with that kind of play and just do the discount with Part Scrapper and do something like a turn 3 testing dummy for 1 mana and then coin out a free drop like Recommend Deckham or the weapon, so that way you can actually abuse the death rattle a little bit more. I did actually in one of the games pull off a turn 2 testing dummy, and we did indeed end up losing because the opponent handled it on frickin' turn 2, cause fuck rogues, that's why. But I definitely had the option to wait a turn for Recommend Deckham, and that probably would have felt a lot better. Other than that, in the deck we have a couple of slams to keep the card draw going, as well as a little bit of extra removal. Crazed Alchemist is great, he's also an undead, so you could actually fish him out with all you can eat. And yeah, the main part so you're gonna be using him for is for Tortla for face. Part Scrappers are great, discounting your next mech by 5, and this way you could either play a 1 mana testing dummy or a 4 mana Ziliax, both can be very valid targets. Quality Assurance is pretty nice because you get to fish out your Ziliax as well as your testing dummy, and I guess this is one of the reasons maybe you don't want to be running Ham, because that did mess up this card quite a bit. Safety Goggles are a great way for you to gain armor when you're not supposed to for free. Shield Block gives you armor and card draw, so it's great for the deck. All you can eat draws you an undead, or a demon, or a mech in the form of testing dummy plus Ziliax, or a beast with Tortla. We also have a single copy of Axe of the Forefathers, which is honestly kind of a weird card. I didn't really like it all that much, but it can help you against some white decks like Hunters and such, so you could consider it. The Boom Wrenches are obvious in here. Mixologist can actually have a very valid shot at reborning you a testing dummy or even a Tortla, but obviously it's not always gonna give you the revive one, a random friendly minion, but when it does, it's actually kinda insane. The Recommend Deckham is in here for the testing dummies, obviously. At least the Navigator is best used for an extra copy of a minion, so you could even use it as a 1 mana location, it's not that bad. All you want is getting yourself an extra copy of your testing dummies for the most part, but getting yourself discover spells with a discount ain't bad, and also getting yourself the 2-1 rushers also can help. Nightmare Xavius is an extra layer for you to find yourself testing dummies on time. You could even get yourself a 2-2 testing dummy that way, or testing dummy with reborn back to full health, or heck, even -2 attack, -2 mana, that can also be pretty great. You could even discover yourself a Carnivorous Cubicle, and if you do indeed get the cubicle that gets a 2-2 cubicle next to it, the 2-2 cubicle is also going to be spitting out the minion you ate with the big one, which is kinda awesome. Cubicle is mainly used here for the testing dummy. That is a great way for you to actually get yourself extra Endbringer Umbra charges. You could also use it for Tortla. Against some classes that could be pretty awesome, but against others it's kinda useless because Tortla doesn't do all that much aside from the combo with Crazed Alchemist. Chemical Spill is best used to get your Tortla fast, but you can also use it for Ankyliax. Just be careful using it for your testing dummy. In some cases it would be a valid play, but definitely double check if frickin' Umbra or Inventor Boom didn't get top decked in the meantime, cause that can be very sucky. The testing dummies, really no need to explain here. You wanna be getting this guy's death rattle as often as you can because it stuns the damage. Umbra repeats all of that tons of damage, and Venter Boom can repeat one testing dummy and one Ankyliax. It always has to be different mechs, so don't pretend you're gonna be getting a couple of testing dummies. You won't. Even if 5 died, only a single one's gonna get revived. And this is a great way to also get yourself 2 idiots killed on the board with the help of Ankyliax, because this guy also has Rush. He is the Virus module plus Perfect module, so it's a pretty nice stabilization tool. Last but not least, we have Torla here. It's a beast. It gets increased damage. You could actually give this guy a little bit of extra damage and armor with the help of Axe of Forefathers, but it's not that important, honestly, so there's that too. He's a huge threat, and a lot of opponents can't really handle this guy well, so very nice minion. Here's what the matchups look like. You're gonna notice Quest Pally is gonna be a little bit too quick for you, but these stats I'm not exactly sure if it really does take into account only after the latest patch. It probably does, but still take it with a grain of salt. We can see Quest Shaman apparently is also a problem, but when did you face a Quest Shaman is the real question. And everything else is green, so yeah, really should be climbing well with this one. Going first, here's what we have. Quality Assurance helps you fish out your testing dummy guaranteed. Shield Blocks is great. All You Can Eat also gives you a lot of card draw. Chemical Spill can be amazing. Part Scrapper is also great. Safety Goggles, I'd say I'd only keep if I already have a Part Scrapper, or at least the testing dummy, so we only need the Part Scrapper top deck for the high roll. If you don't have either of the other pieces, it's probably a throw. Straight up holding on to testing dummy could be valid, especially if you don't have the other ways of fishing it out. Xavius can be great again in the same case. If you're curving into Elise, that might be a consideration. And depending on what you already have, you might even consider something like a Boom Wrench or recommend Deckham, but that only is gonna happen when you already have a lot of the other combo pieces. On the coin, the situation is not much different. Here you could be a little bit looser with what you hold on to. You could even consider holding on to straight up Safety Goggles without anything else, because you are gonna have extra cards, extra mana, that kind of stuff. But yeah, for the most part, the situation is pretty much the same. All around, that's it for the deck. Definitely not cheap, but I don't believe it's in danger of a nerf. Not anytime soon, at least, so I think if you really want to be playing Warrior, this would be the best bet. Quest Warrior is also out there, but not as good, obviously, so if you want to be winning with Warrior, this probably is going to be the way to go. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games on my road back to Top Legend. Hope you enjoy. Another Druid. It's time for real, though. This is time for real, though. Let's toss the bad boy out. I'm gonna draw through this. Probably. The weapon is not very high on the keep list, by the way. I'd rather keep it, though. This sounds like it's gonna work. My bro, figure it out.
You stay warm.
Must burn them all.
Okay, let's draw a couple. There that dummy at. Next turn I'd probably go with All You Can Eat, can't I? Yeah, sounds like the press. Sounds like yeah, good stuff. Come on, bro.
Upon me, the
Play, will yas?
insect of death.
Yeah, didn't curve off much myself either. Hey, look at that, same deck, 2 in a row. Same stuff again. Let's see how that go this time. If I play this right now, I will be able to coin out the beast. Let's do it. Next turn we got the coin out Torla. That ought to do it. That actually is going to be solid. That will be salutations. this guy just gonna be slow forever, dudes? Come on, Bratalo. You got this. You got this, bud. Yes, that is the obvious card you played that turn. Yes. Good job. You did it. Actually, why the fuck did I think I have a coin? I don't. I have no coin. I'm not a witcher. I'm actually gonna equip the weapage and just get some armor. Let me slap him in the move. If he's actually not careful, I kill him in a couple of turns. Just doesn't know it yet. Okay, he is careful, alas. Not necessarily, though. Vengeance!
I remember this place well.
Johnny, are you on the stream? Certainly feels like you are, bud. Best of luck to you, buddy. Best of luck. That explains why you're playing slow as shit. Johnny Players. Is that you by any chance? Certainly not that many Johnnies in my stream, I can tell you that much. All the best to you, bud. I'm sure this game means a lot to you. I'm sure this game means a lot to you. You gotta do everything you can to get out of there, Dubster 2000, huh? Dude needs all the help he can get. Well played, bud. Well played.
Is admirable.
Gotta give every chance he has, guys. It's a matter of dignity for him. He has none. How's it going, brother, man? It is a matter of honor. But I'm not sure he realizes what that word means. I really don't know. I really don't know if he knows what that word means there. Okay. Well, let's slap him while it's cut. Come on, bud. Let's see how good that sniping does ya. See how good you got it with the snipe action going. Are you winning yet? Come on, sucky boy. Snipe. Snipe it. Snipe it like you mean it. Sucky McSuckface.
Now is the time to act.
Okay, that definitely does play around what I could have done to you. That definitely is one way playing around it. Good job, you have figured it out. You done did it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will not be denied. I will not be denied.
Okay. Are you winning, son? Are you winning, son? Look at how good he is sniping and all of that. Come on, loser. Lose already. Yes, that certainly does play around what I'm just about to do to your mouth.
Now is the time to act.
That certainly plays around it, chat. Fascinating.
This is unsafe.
And get fucked, loser. Kiss my deck. Goes to show you guys. If you're bad, no matter how much help you have, you're always gonna be losing. What a loser. Imagine playing poker with the other guy and his cards being like this and still losing, like... Couldn't call my bluff, what can I say, dudes? Could not call the bluff, apparently. He's definitely integral for the deck, Lego. Can't play the deck without him. Imagine seeing all my cards and still losing, guys. Also goes to show how much skill Hearthstone requires. But still. Okay, this hand is just missing the discount. So I'm gonna go like this, actually. Good job, Jenny. Good job. Against the Huntered. Chillin'. We chillin' like a villain. Ew. Well, I really hope I also high roll. Okay. Begging for them chemical spills and such, I can tell you that much. There you go. There you go. Game's over. It's over. It's over. Actually gonna do this, send the cycle in. Every day we cycle in. Okay, next turn we coin the thing, and he can go straight clapping that ass. Sadly, it's actually gonna clap it. Sadly, it actually claps it. Sadly, it fucking claps it. Well, fuck me. Are you flipping kidding me, son? Well, my only hope is for me to get another chemical spill, basically. Or to get a reborn out of this, actually, now that I said it. Because that is the only minion that's about to die. Problem is that handle is only for a turn. I'm in deep shit. This guy getting both his reserve spots. A little bit too many of the good stuff. A bit too many of that good stuff, yeah. Jesus. Bro, seriously play into a brawl? Imagine. How was a hero power bad there, dude? Let's see the reborn, por favor. Amazing. Amazing. Well, that's dumb. That dumb. Shack not dumb. They dumb. I really hope I got the second chemical spill, boys. The second chemi spill is integral to my well-being. Not getting the reborn there, though. Kinda rigged. Kinda rigged. Dude really wants to play into that brawl, huh? Did he seriously trade? The fuck he did. No chemical spill. 2 shot, please. Please. You're joking. There you fucking go. Now we're cocking. We are thirsty for more, actually. Hey, there's that Ziliax play. Think we're actually gonna persevere, por favor. I hope. I really hope. It's gonna be a close one. He wasted his Huffer already, so he's not gonna have a super happy fun time dealing with the other. I mean, actually, he's not gonna have to deal with the other. This thing just handles one, so I'm still in very, very deep shit, actually. I'm still in shit deeper than I should be. I mean, no, we actually just straight up play it, so it is kind of good, but not good enough. Oh, what are these Spanish-speaking muscles you speak of? Well, we did. Well, well, well. Are we dead? Yeah, we dead as fuck, boy. Dead as fuck. What are you doing, bro? Just attack the fucking 6 attack and call it a day. Fucking hell. Close. Real close. Alas, not close enough. That was just way too much, guys. That was like, what, turn 4, 17, 12? How am I supposed to play around that? How am I supposed to play around that? That's the neat part. I'm not.
Deathwing versus Garrosh. I will show no mercy. Come, embrace the chaos.
Against the fellow warrior. Well, we got 2 other important cards. Even Mixologist makes some sense if I don't play much other stuff. But I think I'm gonna toss it for now. That's good. This does look like a turn-free testing dummy. Nice. I could actually equip the weapon first. No, not turn 3, turn 4. If I had the 0, that would have been faster. I'd rather just equip a weapon and clap him a little. Because next turn I get the still do the thing. He's not gonna deal damage to me or anything, so that ought to do it. I got to recycle it a couple of times too. If you can't handle it, that'd be awesome. Turn 4, by the way. If you can't handle this, you fucked. He's literally dead on boards. Not dead on board, but if he doesn't gain armor or pour anything on the board, he would be dead if I attack in Carnivorous. Or I could just do this. Yeah, this is straight up lethal. Cool. Cool. Turn 5 lethalage. Turn 5 lethalage. Easy. That was scary. But not for me. That's disgusting, guys. That's disgusting. But also that was quite elegantly executed, if I do say so myself. Quite elegantly executed. Very, very visible disgust right there.
Deathwing versus
It better be. It better be.
I stand for my people.
Come, embrace
Okay, we have the combo already. Could also be a. Double safety joggles, not the worst. This guy kept everything, that's scary. Yeah, I'm gonna have to poke that. Do I actually poke that? Fuck that. Fuck that. Have bigger fish to fry. Ooh. I think I'd rather get the discount right now, however, because if I don't, I'll probably not be able to do it next turn. So let's see what that card draw do first. Not the worst, not the best. And let's get that discountage. Next turn we can do all you can eat. Turn after we can do some recommend deck'em with the dummy boy. Hopefully we get the dummy boy though. It's not a given. I could just equip the weapon right now instead.
Must burn them all.
Let's just spin out the deck and make an educated decision. Okay, there's that dummy boy. For 1 mana at that. Let's just keep it for now. And next turn I could just cycle 2 boom wrenches. That'd be sick. Lupus. Another recommend deck, can you say? Problem is he can kill it. So I think I'd rather just get this bad boy in. Smack this thing. And get myself a little bit of armor. And next turn we're really gonna go crazy. Next turn I can go with testing, Wreck'em, Boom Wrench. Really get my point across, you know. Is he gonna go with a bunch of free freeze? 4/4s actually. Ew. It's not that bad though. It is not that bad though. I'd rather we attack something first, so we actually delete more. Of course. Naturally. Hope the horse gets procced. There we go. That was a fair turn now, wasn't it? Had to control ourselves a little, but it was worth it at the end now, wasn't it? Problem is he does have a Huffer plus Leok in there plus location, so he probably handles this, but that's gonna be his whole turn. So I guess we are okay-ish with it. Hill. That could have gone better. I would not mind getting a chemical spell right about now, both from the top deck or from this. That is not it. Is this it? It is. It is, chat. It is. Ask and you shall receive, chat. How do you like them apples, Chief? What them apples do? No real way for him to handle this elegantly. Pre-recorded, yeah. Yeah. Streamer luck right there. Alas, not even that's enough, bud. Not even that's enough. That's enough out of you. I could get myself an extra copy of my dummies. For one. That ain't it. That ain't it either. Pre-recorded. Pre-recorded. This draws a dummy and a zilly. So next turn we can zilly. Okay, this is kind of fucky, because now he can Dynamancy again, and that's going to be a lot of extra staticals. Location is also ready, but that's not something he's willing to actually do, I believe. This actually should give him Dynamancy. He doesn't have too many other spells in the deck. Has a grand total of like 7 or 8 spells, I think. There he goes. We are a little bit in danger here. A little bit on the endangered species side. I'd say he has to blast all the doggos in the thing first. So we gain the least amount of armor. Ill. Please feel safe. Fine. We're gonna blast all of them and then use location mouth. Unlucky. That was super unlucky for him, like that was literally the unluckiest. That right there was the unluckiest. I'm gonna go with the silly here, obviously. The Inventor Boom next turn is gonna be so much better this way. Let's try and do that. Got you, homeboy. Poor bastard. Poor bastard. Sucks to be this guy, I do believe. Ew. Quite the big fish he got there. Fish of the big kind. His men are becoming a lot bigger than my men. There is a lethal out here. A very unlikely lethal out, but a lethal out nonetheless. Let's see it. Just trying to get serious here, by the way. Shit's trying to get serious. Seriously? Umbra has 3 dummies in it. Next turn I can proc this guy twice, so odds are not exactly in my favor to go face. This with a big ass huffer, we're in danger. Buffer Misha, is that you? Maybe Huffer Hero Power. Okay. Would be awfully funny if this guy gives me Revive Zilliax so I can actually Carnivorous Cubicle on it too, but odds of that happening slim to some. I'd rather go with Testing Dummy, but things are not looking very good for me here. Things are actually starting to look real fucky. Well, let's see it. Crazier things happen, guys. Come on. Never happens. Never happens. Imagine if it goes face 5 times now that he kills it, though. Would be awfully funny. Would be awfully sad. Bet he'd be mad. Come on, bro. Just for that, you deserve to get 5 times hit in the mouth. Just for that right there. Always lethal. Never lethal. Sedge. That was a close one. That was a close one. Sagitus. Sagitus. Very, very close. Really feel we should have won that, though. Kinda crazy we didn't, not gonna lie. Kinda crazy we didn't. Alrighty guys, all around that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget you can support the stream for free if you check out my Raid Shadow Legends channel. Would really appreciate it if you do so. So yeah, if you ever thought about starting Raid, giving it a chance, I can tell you the game is much better than you might have thought.